Farmers willing to take losing his case, but we're still having it for the fight.
He's willing to do that. Is that the same community centre?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a decent space. Which do you know which room?
The main room.
The big one with the storage.
Yeah. We're going to do two-step chat.
Okay.
Yeah. So she'll
Go and digest that one.
She'll use half of them.
It's like going and I tested out the space at Bambi's.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, you did. Right. I remember that.
Yeah.
Right. I need bottle opener, and then we'll just go live.
We have to open that.
Yeah, that will happen. Right. I'll get a fork through.
Wouldn't be better with these beers.
That is a very fancy version.
Yeah, will you just get one?
The beer has four of them, kept the shape perfect. Then before that little kept changing.
It's hot. Should we do? Come on, Andrea,
Because it's been a long time since we've done. I think
it is. I'm gonna open these on camera, and apparently the mini brewery might. Right, Tiny, you want to take your golden screen off? Yes. Yeah.
Why?
I'm waiting for a bit of screen to start to like stick our head around the door. You're on the screen.
That's a lot of faith then.
Hey!
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for coming and watching us drink beer tonight. This is going out via Bards Rest Tavern, but I believe we're on all of the social media and all of HCC's social media as well. So, for those who missed the update earlier, what we're doing here today is, those of you will know who have been at the Bards Rest, at the few events we managed to get last year. We had very good cider, we had very good mead, we had some okay beers, but a lot of the beers were kind of the mass-produced ones, and I was quite keen that we use small breweries wherever we could. And as a result, I've been looking, and I came across a small brewery online. I thought, they look pretty good. Very eco-friendly company, small company brewed in the UK. And I phoned them up, and I spoke to a lady called Hannah there, who's lovely, and said, well, before we work out getting beer to you for your event, why don't I send you some to try? So they have, and of course, who are my best customers? Obviously the HCC. So called some of them round for a barbecue so we can do some tasting. So without further ado, the company in question is a company called Hiver. Now, Hiver brew traditional ales. They do it with honey, which, as we're primarily a mead bar,
makes a lot of sense.
They are very environmental conscious. And the other thing they make, which I have struggled to find for a long time, is it's a traditional small brewing company who make a lager. Lots of them make beer. Not many of them make lager. So we've got a lager as well. So what do you normally drink when you go to a pub before we unpack?
See, I'm a cider
You're
drinker.
a cider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been very good with beer and stuff because I've just never eaten.
Yeah.
But I don't like lager.
Mm-hmm. you normally drink?
Bitter.
You're normally quite dark, aren't you?
Yeah.
Tell her what you normally drink. Yeah. We're not going with it. I'm normally IPA or pale ale. You know what you normally drink? Bitter.
Dark.
Right. I don't know if we've got a dark one, but
Be interesting to see people's opinions though.
it will.
It's not what I would know.
Exactly. So let's start by opening our.
Yeah.
I really like the boxes.
They're nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a box of beer.
Yeah. So we've got
Box of beer.
a
It's like a
session,
white box.
an IPA, an amber beer,
Uh,
and a blonde beer.
Okay.
I was going to say, one's alright.
Oh, they've given us seeds.
Oh, that's cool.
Plant these seeds to feed the bees. Where's the seeds? We'll put these to one side, but you can use them.
Yeah.
God. We've got some Fable lager. Now this is the lager. Two of those. And you've got cans of the session IPA and blonde beer. Now this raised another interesting question for me, cans, because for me, I never buy cans at a bar.
Yeah.
Because I always think of cans as in home.
Yeah.
But when I was talking to the guys, what they were saying was they're trying to push more towards cans because they're actually a lot more environmental friendly than the bottles are. Even
Right.
though glass is recyclable, so it's still okay.
Yeah.
It costs less to ship. It's easier to ship, and the cans are just as recyclable. So I'm
Okay.
considering the cans, even though naturally my inclination for events would always be
Again, though, it's knowledge, isn't
bottles.
it? It's being made
Yeah.
aware of it.
but the problem is,
Mm.
do you not find that the taste changes as well?
Well, this might be
It can.
interesting because we've got the same ones.
But then it can also be the quality of stuff that comes in bottles tends to be higher than what comes in tins.
But since we've got the same ones in bulk, it'd be interesting to see
Oh,
if
yeah,
there is
yeah, I
any
agree.
difference.
Yeah.
Because in theory, if they're bottling the same product across
Yeah.
the pair of them, then it
Mhm.
should taste exactly the same.
Theory.
Now,
And this is why we're here.
with the seeds and
That's
everything, one of the big messages on the Hive beers is drink Hive and save bees, and that's because they do a lot of work with British bee conservation.
Says it on the tins actually.
Yeah.
It's hashtag plant the bees.
So there's that. The Fable isn't made with honey, but it's actually an interesting story on the back there. Called the Artisan English Lager. And Fable is from Faber, which is Old English word for a skilled artisan, creator, or maker. So, where shall we start? Should we start with the lager?
I don't think anyone here is particularly huge on the lager. So let's
No.
give the lager a
See,
try.
For me, when I
See
think lager, I think automatically of the dirty names like the Foster and
Yeah.
what would class as the cheaper lager.
Yeah.
But I know when you go to the Indian lager, some of them are good.
Right.
Whoa.
We've got
The
it
bar
there.
owner.
Yeah. We'll put it in the glasses so you can see the front of it as well. A little bit.
Got two of this one as well.
Yeah, we know. I believe we might have a Humes on these way as well. Though, so. I'll keep some from it. Oh wait, no, this one we're gonna have to open it.
I'll let you go.
Yeah, just standing. I see that one has.
Yeah. No.
No.
Don't know what it is. Involves 1 4 kilograms smoked palm on the bone.
Oh, it's a recipe to put recipes on their boxes.
Yeah.
As well,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is really
That's that idea.
Right, everyone grab a glass. Okay. It looks very lager, typical lager.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my head.
It's got a big head and lots of bubbles, yeah, and it's that colour.
I mean, is it like wine? You've got to snip the bouquet.
No.
Doesn't think it works like that, is it?
That's still slightly sweeter than most lager, I would have said.
That was exactly what I was going to say. That's very sweet.
And
there's no harshness.
There's
in it
no
either.
harshness
Yeah,
whatsoever
that's-
on that.
Hasn't got the horrible fizzy bubbly after taste.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't taste
No.
carbonated.
No,
It's
interesting though because it smells like a lager.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're still getting the smell of the lager as you would normally
Uh-huh.
get.
and it's
from any
hoppy,
tap.
but
Yeah.
it's not
So I wanna-
overly hoppy.
Although saying that, because I drink a lot of ales, a lot of them now are citronella hops. Or
Right.
citrus something hops.
Citrus.
Yeah. Because it's quite like they're more over here, but
That's where you get pale ales.
yeah.
I think it's one of the easiest ones. A lot of craft brewers use it.
I have to be honest. If lager is one thing I would always say I hate. I
Yeah.
could probably get away with that
I was going to say that is
because it's quite mild.
it's not, you know what, it's a standard strength as well, 4%. So it's standard strength for
Yeah.
lager as well, but it tastes slightly sweeter. It doesn't have any that is nice.
It
for
is
a
quite-
lager.
Yeah,
I
have a
could
couple
say-
of them.
It's just a couple.
Yeah.
I could say that it
There's
is
a couple
kinda
of
nice,
others.
which is, feels very foreign to me. I don't do lager, but it isn't bad at all. Actually,
But that is nice.
Yeah.
That is very
that's
It's not
quite a
giving us
surprise.
gas either.
Yeah.
I
That's,
find with
Yeah.
lager, as soon as you take them out,
They
you
have
need
very
the beer.
gassy, aren't they?
But this
lager
one doesn't
usually.
seem to have that.
This isn't
No.
gassy at all.
Even like bottle lager, you get them tend to be pretty gassy.
I would guess it's because it's not like artificially bubbly. You know, it's just naturally bubbly.
Yeah.
Although to look at it, I would still say that is carbonated because there is, I think the other box has the table info on it. Yes, it does.
Yeah,
Well.
I'm quite surprised by that.
Blend of pressed and malted barleys, delicate balance of malt sweetness and malt dryness. But yeah,
It is very malty.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
For a
quite
lager.
malty for a lager. It's.
Malty rather than.
I would
hoppy.
say, with my lack of experience in beers and lager,
yeah,
I would say my initial taste was it tasted almost more like beer.
Yeah.
Initially,
Okay.
in how malty it
Yeah.
was.
Fable is created in its totality from only English ingredients and suppliers, including Archer hops from Worcestershire, malted barley from Warminster, malted loaf and pressed barley and glass from Yorkshire.
Oh,
So yeah,
that's pretty cool.
So
Actually,
where are they based?
the company itself.
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure.
I can't remember.
It will tell me somewhere on these.
Well, they've got somewhere in London.
Yeah, but I think that's the.
I'm guessing that's not
I
where
think
they are.
that's their office address.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, I
We'll
think
find out.
Fable might actually be made in a slightly different place to the Hiver. But yeah, considering I did used to drink a lot of lager. It used to be my general go-to, but I don't so much anymore.
I
used to
also
drink a
know.
lot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
and I know a lot of people who used to have it with like blackcurrant and stuff because it was cheap and tasted a bit. To be quite frank. But I don't know. Would you bother putting anything in that?
Nah,
No, I wouldn't put anything else in it.
No, because you.
If you put black on or anything, it's just going to destroy the
You'd
flavour.
lose it
It's going to
completely, wouldn't
overpower it.
you? You don't need anything.
Which-
but it's
No.
nice
Yeah,
when
it
goes.
tastes nice. So,
it's right.
but then
I'm quite surprised that they're all quite a decent price as well, aren't they? They're not expensive.
They'll come in. They won't be any more expensive than the standard bigger commercial brewery stuff that we sell. Bottles on the bar range from the Diddy ones that we get of the cider are like £2.50, and then the bottles go up to about £3.80.
Yeah.
And these will certainly be within that range somewhere. So
Yeah, so it's no more expensive than say
No.
buying a standard lager.
yeah,
Would
it's standard.
love
But it tastes
better.
better.
Yeah.
It tastes and smells better.
Yeah. And again, it's with a lot of the reason why we have the plastic glasses and everything on the bars, because of a lot of the events we do, it is an important thing for those events. So
Yeah.
right, where should we go next? you do the
The
roux?
Worcestershire sauce looking bottle.
This
The-
one. I think you're right, because I
Yeah.
think if we're going to do these ones, we need to be trying that and that
Yeah,
together.
we need to try the crayons as well. So this is their amber beer. So this is the darkest one we've got. We've got an IPA and a blonde. So the amber is somewhere in the middle. Go and get their glasses. Give me glasses.
You do this.
Yeah, remember to leave a little bit for
Yes,
for the person that's coming.
if he appears.
If not, someone else.
Tell him we've kept him some.
Hurry up.
Tell him
No,
to hurry up.
hurry up. We've kept in some and we still expect a review.
Oh, cool, yeah, review.
That's enough. in mind.
I'll put it in.
It has, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That is a typical amber colour. That is like caramel.
That's a
What
nice
was it?
head as well.
Yeah, this is an amber one.
That doesn't taste alcoholic at
It's
all.
really nice. It tastes like
Right.
okay, cool, lovely dog.
It tastes like an amber, but it's
Yeah,
very light.
I can't
Yeah.
think of any ambers I can compare it to though.
No,
I can't, but I can't remember any of them.
Nothing that'll come.
it's got
nothing that's memorable.
Yeah,
yeah. It's
I don't know if that's endorsement. Yeah, it's very.
it's got that like slightly fruity maltiness on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know, like malt. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's mellow.
It's like soaring beer.
in a glass.
It's really
Soaring in a glass.
light. It's not like cloyed.
No, it's
yeah.
very
Yeah,
light.
it's not.
I'd definitely call them the thing.
I was gonna say
What was
yeah.
you saying?
But again, it is 4.5%.
So none of them will what you class on the weekend either.
No.
They're nice and mid-range.
The IPA is possibly slightly high for an IPA, maybe 4.9, which is
Yeah, the IPA tends to be
Yeah.
light, so they may be going for, I don't know, try something a bit different.
yeah.
IPA with a punch would be nice. Like a nice hard hitting IPA.
Yeah.
We can arrange that for you, Mark.
The IPA
Especially
IPA
sat there.
Well,
It's Mark.
it's not. That's just what he looks
You
like.
have met him before.
Quite stunning member.
It's almost like
Still look like it.
do you know what I mean? It's like slightly toasty. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
You can taste that it has got malt in it. So
It's like toasty, caramelly kind of.
yeah,
light. It's so light.
it
That's
is
what-
very light.
There's no bitter
Again,
aftertaste.
I could
Yeah,
see
that's
myself
what I
having
mean.
that straight.
Yeah.
Which again is weird because the kind of you get to expect is that little bit of a
You
bitter
can-
aftertaste.
Like I
Yeah.
don't know if you'd be able
Especially
to
with
taste
blood,
the
like-
difference because it's made with honey.
Yeah,
But you can absolutely taste that is made with honey.
I distinctly remember a conversation between three of us in a place in Newcastle we used to go to a lot.
Yes.
And it went along the lines of, why don't you like beer? We will find a beer you like. And then
And we
various
succeeded.
things
I found
happen,
a brewery.
and the next thing we're drinking beer.
Yeah.
So
So we use the honey instead of sugar.
Essentially.
it works though, doesn't it?
Oh well, yeah, it's got a different.
I want to sneak inside the factory to sell what's actually made. I would like to sell these the honey
That would be
things
cool.
instead of the sugar.
I don't know if they do brewery tours, but I'm sure when I speak, no doubt this is going to result in a phone call
I think that probably will.
or a comment when I message them about ordering. But yeah, I'm sure I could ask
It's-
about the brewery tour.
It's very smooth, and you actually get, when you get a dark honey,
Yes.
a clear set,
Yeah.
and you get like an aftertaste.
Yeah.
So it sort of sits
bit
in
like
the
the
back of
really-
the palate. It's a
Like
bit
the
that.
Manuka honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's you're getting kind of that sort of flavour out the
On the
back
back of it. Yes.
That might be the difference then. Is the aftertaste.
Mm.
Is the honey. The sugar can be quite a harsh aftertaste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like sweets or something. So that might be.
Right there.
That's really nice.
They're all really nice.
Yeah.
So far, we've
far,
done
so
lager,
good.
we've done amber, and they're definitely good. So,
For the IPA then.
should we do it IPA or should we do the blonde?
Let's go for the blonde.
Hob says hi.
Hi,
Hiya.
I think so far the lager has to be good.
Really?
Yeah.
You do drink lager occasionally, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it out.
So how do you want to go about trying them?
Should we try the bottle first?
Yep.
Or should we try the can first and then go to the bottle?
Yes.
We'll keep Hume some of the bottle.
Yeah,
Just the bottle.
Empty.
Sorry, Hume.
So this one we want to know if there's a massive difference between the cans and the bottles,
Yeah, we
really,
do. As well as tasting the beer.
as well as the taste of beer as well.
There we go. That is definitely blonde. Actually, yeah.
That's not that different to the
I was
amber.
gonna say, it's very similar
quite
colour.
It's lighter.
the amber was definitely more orangey.
Mhm.
Oh, it's got a nice smell.
Oh, it does. It's very.
Citrus.
It's lemony, but it's sweet lemony. It's almost like lemon candies.
It's definitely fruitier than the amber.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of weird, but in a good way.
It's almost like lemon drop sweet.
Yeah.
In the beer.
Still got a bit of that malt note.
Mhm. Very much so.
Oh, that could be too easy to drink, that one for
I think
me.
that could be very easy to
I
drink.
think it should
I think
have
they've
another
all
50
so far
bottles
been
of each, so
fairly
we
easy
just
to
stop my taste test.
It can.
Yeah.
What, someone like
Reminds me of something. Not a beer or anything. It reminds me of something in flavour, but I can't think what it is.
Yeah,
I just can't think what it is.
but yeah, it's almost like lemon sweet.
Mm.
They're all really light and really easy to drink as well.
Yeah.
Which, bearing in mind the bar works out with events in the summer, is
Yeah. Barley sugar sweets.
yes, yeah, yeah.
But again, there's still no bourbon,
No.
no gas.
No gas.
Even though they've all got really good head on them.
No, you're
No
right.
gas.
There's no.
Yeah,
But then I think that is not force the carbonation.
Yeah.
yeah,
That is just your natural carbonation from the yeast.
yeah.
Sure you won't stop that fine.
I know.
I know. Like, oh. Yeah, we need to.
No, that is. It's nice. Is that? I'm quite surprised by all of them, to be honest.
Yeah, because you're not a beer drinker.
No.
Yeah, they're going down.
But yeah, we'll go and try some beer.
So see, you're right.
I am, which is
She's
why
only
I'm
having
getting
taste,
smaller
though.
amounts
Taste
than
of
everyone else.
Fine.
That one's definitely my favourite I've got so far.
This one.
Yeah.
That is, you can see that being
Oh.
really refreshing.
Amber's good.
Yeah.
After a hot day
So, no, I'm
like
looking
today.
forward to the IPA.
It's very
I'm
refreshing.
not an
drink,
IPA fan.
This one.
Yeah.
I don't know. But by the way they're going, then they go. I don't think that's going to be an issue.
That's it, take with
So
a
that-
lager to drink that. It's a meh drink. Well, that is actually nice. That is something I would actually go and order instead of, what's the cheapest one at the start of the night.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's what most people think of a lager.
Yeah.
It's
I
cheap.
think so, yeah.
It's cheap and it's a pint, so it lasts a bit of time as well. It's not like
Yeah.
Because it's cheap and it's not as nice, I think people take more time over drinking it as well.
Yeah.
They're not as likely
Yeah,
to
I
down
true.
it.
think, I think I would take the
Depends
time
what
with
you're
that
doing,
just to
if
save
you're
on the
aiming to get
flavours
drunk or
from
not.
it. And it
Yeah.
tastes-
This
It's
is
not
it.
one you sort of take your time because it tastes like dishwater. It's the one that you take your time with because you're actually getting
Because you're
nice
enjoying the
flavours and you're
flavours
liking
of
it.
it. Yes. So that was the blonde, but in the can,
Yeah.
there's quite a lot in there. A decent amount in cans.
Not much smaller than the bottles, I don't think.
330 ml.
They're both exactly the same.
Are
You
they
get
the same?
exactly the same, which
Ah.
yeah, it is exactly the same quantity. But that is one I'd be interested in hearing back from the comment section as to their view on buying cans at bars. Like I say, for me, I always associate cans with drinking at home.
Yeah, but then the difference is that when you see them that side,
Yeah,
that is, to me is a craft beer,
yeah.
which obviously is what this is.
Mhm.
When you're talking about drinking at home beers,
Yeah.
they're the half liter or 2/3 of a liter kind of thing.
Yeah. I think people just in their head, if you know, and but for all we're an event bar, I think our prices are usually comparable with pubs because
Yeah.
I know I'm selling beer to mates.
Yeah.
So normally where we charge kind of $3 to $3.60-ish for a bottle, I don't think people question that on bottles. I don't know whether or not people would question it on the cans.
Yeah, I can see.
Although saying that, looking at Hyber's prices, if the cans are coming in more cost effective, what are you giggling at?
So you know how Mark said that you'd like to know how it was made?
Oh, no.
So the can, I'm just reading what the can says. Drink Hiver, save bees. Come and visit the Hiver Bee and Beer experience and get hands-on with beekeeping. You'll learn about our work supporting British bees and how we make this award-winning, fresh and natural blonde beer brewed with a touch of honey.
Of that question then.
I think my budding relationship with this brewery might be about to get destroyed by a combat team.
Please, when you come back to me, I'm coming up, you can only take this off once. I don't care how much I like the bees. It's bees, Boris. It's bees, Dave. Well, that's good.
Should we try this from a bottle?
Yes.
See what the difference is. If we got a little collection of bottles, that one's got a lot. Yeah.
Some fumes.
Leave a little bit in that one. I'll leave a little bit.
Yeah, that is quite big. I would just look at the bottle; it looks a lot bigger.
It does, but not exactly the same.
I think it's because the glass seems to be on the bottle and stick out and stay together.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Which is another good thing as well. Look, they do seem like slightly thicker than standard bottle, where you sort of chink them together and it shatters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That depressing part of life.
But like they are standard 330ml bottles, which
Yeah.
is standard size, but yeah, but that tastes exactly the same.
There's no difference whatsoever.
It's
Tiny bit.
not the difference I've had with other drinks, where you have a tin, you're like, oh god, and then you have the bottle, it's like, this is not the same thing. What's going on here?
Yeah.
You usually find that tin beers can be sweeter.
No, they just taste worse.
Okay.
I think it's to do with they taste more metallic, so
Right,
they've
yeah.
been stored in metal, whereas a
Yeah.
glass doesn't really seep any flavor into them.
Yeah, it's kind of like the glass. It's like a cleaner flavour.
It's
sometimes.
like the difference between having a low quality plastic bottle and a high quality plastic bottle. So
Right, okay, fair.
you start to taste the plastic.
Although, given what Ivar's ethical practices, like I'm going to imagine, these are completely recycled, high quality. Yeah.
Yeah.
They feel like it.
Also, I mean, we're having these fresh, so there's maybe not been enough time.
This is good.
But
But-
then again, if you're getting a delivery from a brewery that is this big,
Yeah.
they're always going to be fresh.
Yeah.
They're never
Yeah.
going to be sat
Yeah,
in
but
supermarkets.
where
for
yeah,
months.
exactly. Or you compare it to a bar.
Yeah.
Especially UK breweries as well.
Yeah.
Everything's UK based.
But I think as well for the peanut butter, I'm assuming it's probably going to make everything last that little bit longer as well.
Good point,
There's no
actually.
chemical things introduced.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
One of those things I'm not sure about because
The
when
prob-
you get into beers, it's like alchemy and magic.
Yeah,
It's like it.
Yeah.
Because the problem is, you beer is deliberately gone off already, so you're already introducing that.
Yeah.
And I know what you're saying, with honey being a good preservative, whereas sugar not necessarily. It's almost because it's so easy to process for
Yeah.
bacteria. What is the date like?
February 2022.
No.
No.
Yeah, March 22.
Yeah.
So 9 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that I'm sure that wouldn't be an issue. But
I
In 9
very
months
much
as well,
doubt
not
it.
The other thing is, we're not exactly sure when they were printed either.
no,
no.
but I was saying they're probably fresh.
Yeah. Nothing was canned
The
as
Label.
feel
well.
of it. And
It's proper labels, not printed cards.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
quite.
yeah.
That makes it a lot more premium. Like, that's weird.
It does. It
Just collect
does.
the cans, melt down, use in
Yeah.
the things that we actually do.
It is interesting because the difference the feel of a can can give you as an opinion on something,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, like I'd say on that, it almost feels like paper, like as in like
Yeah, I
book,
think
book,
it is a printed.
but like book
Yeah.
paper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not
Just
just stroke the can. The oh no, the bottle.
Yeah.
But-
That's
but then they'll
exactly.
have-
Even the paper on them. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is actually quite.
If anyone was going to find it on there.
I love the way we've gone from beer tasting to marketing the printing.
Shh.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
like
saying.
the feel of
Do you
them
know
as
the
well.
thing I think with that as well? And it's not something we normally think with bottles, but closing a can after you get out of the fridge, they get really slippy.
But
That's
that's
actually going to help you with your
Yeah.
wrist.
Yeah.
Slide out your hand.
what you mean by that is the fact that it feels textured, doesn't it?
yes.
Yeah.
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 Because you can't see from, you won't be able to tell on camera at all.
No.
They look just like a normal label. But there is a texture to it.
Yeah. Right. Now,
Doing very well. Yeah, that was-
you doing all right, Jen?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's not touching fire.
Yay! That's always good.
There are firelighters. We've put the teenagers are not only in charge of running this live stream, but also the barbecue. Sadie and you would have just got here. Me and Mark have been drinking since what, 5:30.
Testing. One of them looked like
So-
nobody was going
Have the idea.
We have the IPA. Should we start with the can again? Now, the IPA is one.
Yeah, you trust that one.
Please
Well,
don't
it
break
was
the
still
decking.
around
I
the
do rent this house. And my landlord is actually on my Facebook friends too. Quite possibly.
This is a lovely staple.
Out to fire. I thought you were putting a sausage in the fire with the
That
with
wouldn't
the
surprise
firelighter.
us.
Right now, IPA is my go-to if it's on a bar. If I'm looking at the phone, IPA tends to be one of mine.
It's an easy go.
What I see an elephant and beer thing.
See, I would say the exact opposite.
Yeah.
I'd avoid an IPA. Like,
Which is
Yeah.
right. So
Ooh,
the IPA.
that
Slightly
one's very
darker.
sweet.
Hello, we are
That
live.
one is absolutely
Just
beautiful.
a
I
little-
like that.
That is slightly
Orange
darker than
the blonde.
yeah.
Ooh,
It smells quite malty.
I think we should now just put away the cello and drink the beer thingy. Just finish having your glass full. I think it's so popular with all of it.
That's
You
too
really don't
easy to
drink
drink.
glass when it's full, do you? It's just spirit.
That's a lot more malty than a lot of the
That
others.
is a lot more malty.
Yes, and it's not overly hoppy,
No.
which is my usual issue with IPAs.
Right.
So that's quite. I actually don't mind that.
You actually like that then.
Oh no, I don't know if I got that.
Fair enough. That's fair because you don't genuinely like
Like
IPA.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be my. Of what we've had, it would be my first choice. But I could.
But you could comfortably drink it if you had to.
If someone had to force me to drink it, yeah, I'd manage. You know, maybe point your camera at me or something.
Yeah.
Things way too complex.
I
isn't
know.
it?
The sacrifices. that we
I
make.
know.
Now, see, normally this would be my like if you'd have asked us before we started tasting, went, what was your favourite beer? I'd have went, the IPA, and that is a very good IPA. But I think I'd probably have to put
I think I prefer either blonde or you call it or
The
the amber.
amber.
I prefer like both of
Amber.
those, and I'd be probably quite happy to drink
Yeah.
either of those two.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
The blonde or the amber. But the lager's good as well. So
It wasn't bad actually.
Yeah.
I have to say the lager wasn't bad.
The lager was good. Like I used to drink lager many years ago, and then I've kind of started avoiding it ever since. Right, here's the litmus test we should have had again. Here, can we get Elaine?
The drink.
A proper decent beer. And with the
No,
fable,
no,
the
that
fable
is-
might do it.
Yeah,
well,
Oh, the rubbish stuff she
Yeah,
drinks.
but
Yeah.
why is that in
Yours isn't that bad.
what? 10.
Don't mind.
That's not bad.
That's a
That
nice
isn't
one.
bad at all. It's quite strong in flavour compared to the other.
I
It is,
think
but
with
it
all
is.
these as well, this, all of them so far been something I can sit down and have food with as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, because you get some, especially lagers, like if you're drinking them, it's all right. But as soon as you have food, it like resets your taste buds, and you have the first drink you have, like, oh god,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
Nice.
is not what this is.
Very nice. So you're with me on amber and blonde.
Yes.
You're amber and blonde. You're fable.
IPA
You're just
blonde.
all of
You're
them.
IPA and blonde and fable.
Oh, I like that one.
You like all of them.
I was gonna say, is there
But
anything
in
you
a
don't
minute,
like?
I think IPA maybe.
Hello,
It-
Mary.
Yeah. Strong.
It does taste like better. Right. So basically what we're saying is all of them. Is
Yeah.
that what we're at?
I think if you go after a lager, then I think that's going to go down.
Hands down. Yeah, that.
But as far as making a choice,
Yeah,
Do they do the cans with the tracks?
they do.
See, I wouldn't
They do
mind
all
like get for Father's Day or birthday or Christmas, pack of 4 3 with a bottle and 4 3 with the cans.
Yeah,
yeah.
See, something like that would be quite
you
good.
do select top 12 of these. If anyone wants to have a look at these independently, if you search Hive beer, you will find them. They
Then you
do.
why you took a truck to come to the food, it's all right, yeah. You let them use the debit card again.
Susie said he could have Christmas, birthday, and Father's Day all in one.
I think like between the advertising I give this cross and potentially now Hive, I should be on support sign kind of like special.
I have to say, the Thistle Crop with
But cider, yeah.
with cider. I had a meeting with friends a couple weeks ago in York,
Yeah.
and sat down and went, looked at the board and went,
It is very good.
but I probably could be tempted to have one.
Yeah. Which for you, because you always drink cider.
Yeah, I do.
Always.
I think it would probably be blonde.
Yeah.
Blonde or amber.
I'll be honest, there's less that we know than we normally get, I would say.
Yeah.
Is there?
Normally the amber is a lot darker and a bit more bitter,
Mm.
whereas that's quite a light amber. It's actually quite dark blonde in some ways.
Yeah.
But
That's slightly darker than I was expecting.
Yeah.
But we haven't tried it from the bottle yet. So
That's true.
Before you pull them, before you finish that course out, check the colour of one against the colour.
In other words, Mark, put this one in your
In your
glass.
glass.
Well, you can put the full thing in my glass if you want. I won't say no. And you do a colour check. You do get some people I see all the colours different.
I do wonder if there's a storage
It could be.
element involved.
I mean, with bottles you get things like that, right? Why not? Yeah, right.
Well, that's why the
They are-
bottles are dark.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why you don't know.
Yeah.
The sun doing anything.
And yeah, taste wise.
What the test, I suppose, will be when we get our taster.
Our professional taster, Humes does actually, we're not taking this yet, Humes does actually work in the alcohol trade.
Yeah.
He does work for it,
He does have quite a good palate, actually.
He does.
So,
He has been responsible for many a messy night
Yeah.
at company
He has
gatherings.
it'd be quite interesting to see if he see how much of a difference he sees
Yeah.
between these two.
Yeah.
Not going to make a difference whether you're buying.
So was the idea to try and like narrow your selection down?
Well, it was more a case of seeing what people would be interested in drinking. I had a feeling I might end up with all of them, but instead of being one where everyone would went, nah, can't see that working.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think if you are definitely looking for a lager, then that is
it.
what to go for.
Yeah.
If you're not fussed, then you probably stick with these three. But having a lager on hand.
Yeah. To be fair, the one like on my personal taste that I probably would have put would have been blonde, which would have been a massive mistake.
Yeah.
Because of what we've got a pale ale, I'll get the amber in the lager, but that is
pretty good.
Yeah, that's something else that is really nice.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I think you're right. I think it was well worth doing the test on it.
And this is probably why they send you tests.
this is probably why they know what it thing is though, companies it says how much confidence they have in their product that they're like, all right, well before you buy anything we'll send you it.
It does. Yeah.
And to be fair, I didn't tell them at the time I was going to do this. But
Did you have to sign anything that said you wouldn't?
no, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Maybe coming in the post next from all the other companies you contact, but you know.
That's their problem.
But I think that's quite interesting, though, isn't it? That you come full circle.
Yeah.
With blonde.
Yeah. I thought I would probably think the fable is okay. Think the amber's okay and not be that good with blonde, and I'd be favourite to be the IPA, which is not what happened yet. Which is completely not what's happened. Don't get me wrong, for an IPA that's very, very good, but
I would agree. But
I didn't expect to like those two so much. The only reason why that is the best beer on the table is because the other ones are even better. If that makes sense.
There isn't a bad one amongst
No, if you compare that to other IPAs, it wouldn't have stood out. Yeah, it's very good. The problem is that comparing it, which is horrible. So very, very good.
So what you're saying is we need to get more of that. With that IPA.
We're not doing that. I was going to say the only other company that I would get this level of product range from or more is Hawking Hell, but you've all already very thoroughly tasted everything.
No, they've come up with some new flavours now. And you know, they might change over time, especially with that new kit they've got.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And bearing in mind that they've changed the Al's recipe.
Oh yeah, they've changed
They've changed the Al's recipe.
They have changed the Al's
How good the old one keep up?
Humes, grab a glass.
Grab a glass.
Come in. Teenagers, bring us a glass.
Yeah, fetch me a drink in a sec because the smell
But they can change.
Why does he need a glass?
Yeah, but there's loads like it.
Right. I'll come in.
I'm just going to totally go like, no.
Right. We have tested all now.
Okay.
But we've left you some.
Excellent.
We've decided we like
All of them.
No shit.
I don't drink beer and
these.
lager.
Like I'm an ale drinker. And these are better than I want.
Which order did you do them in? This?
Right, we did table fish the lager.
Right.
None of us
Before we start, what is your preference?
like what type of drinks do you normally drink at the bar? I know you normally drink spirits, but if you were drinking a pint,
You've been out drinking with me.
yeah.
For the sake
for
of
the
this.
camera, yeah.
Everything.
Okay, so if you had to choose between lager, IPA, blonde,
Amber.
Amber. That one's fine.
IPAs are usually alright. Lagers aren't too bad, but lagers are a bit mostly like chemical crap.
Right. Try this.
So I haven't said that one. Just a word of warning, you're going to get a lot of interesting facial expressions. If you can do
Not the best.
Really? See, we all really like it.
We
in comparison to
need to get the crap.
exactly. That's like
I don't know if it's because the bottle's been up for a while,
maybe
but it's flatter than I'd expect. Again,
it is. It's quite busy.
it's got it leaves like a. It's got like a lager should be that. Lager should be just fizzy and fuck off.
I think that's why we liked it though,
Mm.
because it was less like a normal
It's not
lager.
what you'd expect from a lager. Well, no, I agree with that. If you just had to try that, it's just a beer. I wouldn't have said it was a lager at all.
And I think that is exactly why we liked it.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan. I'm
Mm.
perfectly
Fair
gonna
enough.
be fair. But
Right.
because it's me.
Go warm the pregnancy. So, next.
Did I say you're going to warm pregnant with boxes? What is she, a nest and route?
Pretty much at the minute, yeah.
Amber. Again, if you know another one.
Yeah. I'm going to take that into consideration for the rest.
Unless you mention
That's definitely enough.
Yeah.
A little more from behind than we expected. A nice finish. Wasn't it that weird? This show kind of like cool. That's
Really?
lager, yeah. Weird. It's weird. It's just like,
Yeah, no. I see what you're saying, but it's not compared to some. It's not unpleasant,
oh no, not that.
but it does leave something.
Yeah, again, it's not an unpleasant sensation. It's just not what you'd expect from a lager. A lager you'd expect to, again, is but it's fucked up. It's
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
lagers do.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Do you think that's maybe because it is completely natural?
Possibly, in my opinion,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
again, most of them are fairly chemically treated when you
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
lagers,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
maybe why that differs.
whereas
Yeah.
this is
Again, I don't. It probably uses a lagerizing process, hence why it's not a lager beer, but like it's close to a beer.
their craft. It's craft lager.
But it's not strictly like a lager. It just uses hops.
It's also the way that you kind of
Right.
the
Okay.
pressurized lagers have a bit more less oomph to them. Where beers can come out like flat, and you pressurize them, and your beers come out nice and smooth. Your lagers have a bit of to them, otherwise the basically just flat beer.
Okay, fair enough.
So the amber we like.
That was good. I like amber.
Blonde.
Blonde.
Yeah, but that's awful.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
It's been open again and progressively.
Yeah.
You're having them in the same order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Still got a spoon in the top. Sort of a nice after flavor. It's light. Almost fruity. Almost. Not quite, but again.
We said
found it
slightly lemon barley.
Mm.
Lemon barley sweet.
It's got like a little
Yeah.
very, very blonde. Yeah. That's right.
very palatable.
Currently my favourite.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be 3 of us then.
Last of all, we have the IPA. Now, I found this a little bit dark. I liked it, but I found it darker than I normally say on an IPA.
That's enough. There's quite a bit of that. I can imagine that hasn't gone down very well for that whatsoever.
No,
Although,
because there's
bear in
tans.
mind,
Oh, you had
can.
cans as well, right?
So
Fair enough.
with the blonde and the IPA, we had a can as well. So we were comparing to
Right.
see if there was a
Difference
difference.
between any just over there.
No.
By the way, this is the speed run edition. That is very much an IPA. Yeah, that's my second favourite.
Really?
Mhm.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
It's like catching just back into your mouth. Nice lift in it. Yeah, a very good IPA actually. As far as IPAs are concerned, that's really good.
Yeah,
Right.
well, I don't like IPA. when I'm drinking.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Well, just the right amount of like, so you get the flavour, and then you get like unlike the others, which would be like the
For
other
the
ones.
team.
The other ones leave like lingering taste around
Yeah.
the mouth. That is at the top of the palate. It hits right at the back. That's really good. Blonde's still my favourite.
The blonde is great.
The
isn't it?
blonde is good.
Blonde is nice. Like I say, if it was like a case of like we have to pick 2 or 3 of these, blonde definite.
Yeah.
And I would say it's probably a dice up between, because again, I disagree, but the lager and the IPA is like your second and third.
Okay.
I think the amber ale it's good, serviceable, but it's not interesting enough compared to any of the rest.
It's quite a light amber.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's nice, but it's like if you want something that's interesting, and obviously again, based on what people have been saying, the lager is interesting to people far more than the amber is. And as far as I'm concerned, the IPA is probably better than it's the second favorite thing on here. If the blonde wasn't as good, that would be my
So
top.
with the lager, what you're saying is, even though for you it's not what you look for in a lager, you still think it's a good drink. People will
It
drink
is, and if people find it interesting, definitely. And the fact that it's got that, all natural ingredients, you find that in lagers. So
Yeah.
it has.
It's also the interesting thing that's lager. Some people might be like, "Oh, I don't do craft beers, but I'll do a lager." Like
Yeah.
we were talking
We were
about.
saying we might eventually get Elaine to drinking cover.
So you doesn't care about that.
Maybe, yeah. But the blondes are definite,
The blonde's
100%.
yeah.
Definitely the blonde's good. I like the IPA a lot. But,
Curtis was big on the IPA.
I have interesting tastes. So, but like, amber's serviceable, but I don't think it wins out. Well, even though I don't personally prefer the lager, I don't think it wins out over like, the lager because more people.
So far, everybody has different favourite too for ordering all of them. That's basically where we're at right now.
Yeah, but I would say if you order all of them,
Yeah.
order double or whatever you order the rest of the box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, because I think even like everyone is agreed that is
The blonde is probably the
Really
best one. on
Between
the
between the 4 of them, if you want to buy them, like I don't know, and again, I'm just going to do rough numbers, but say you order 10 cases of each of them, get 20 of the blonde.
I'll say the 2 biggest sellers are going to be the blonde, and because of the type of people that will be going as well, the IPA, because everyone likes an IPA. It is one of the,
And it is a very interesting IPA.
Yeah.
But again, you can money on the bank. That one will sell all the time. It's good.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind that obviously you haven't tasted them, but we have, and there was no discernible difference in colour or taste between the cans and the bottles. And you get exactly the same between the two.
That's
What is your, bearing in mind what you do, which we haven't really said,
I have a feeling that on.
yeah. What is your thought on buying a can at the bar rather than the bottle? And how would you feel about it?
I mean, it depends on what you're after. If you're just wanting like something small that you can just stash it away, just take a couple of them back to have like the bottle and a bottle opener glass.
So
Yeah.
Whereas that you can just crush them.
The reason why we're saying this is because we do all of them cans and bottles. Cans are they're more environment friendly as well. They're cheaper at the ship. You can recycle
Is there
them.
a discernible difference in price?
I'm still waiting for
Okay, no worries.
but it's the same content. But for me, I always think of cans of drinking at home. So
Yes.
It's very, it's almost a mental thing.
Yeah, it
to a
is.
degree.
So yeah, that was my only. Yeah, when I go to a bar, I like to get a bottle, which is odd.
I see that too. The only thing I would say about it, like say, you're going for the sort of trying to be more eco-friendly, then
the cans do bring
100%.
out.
I mean, we know people who have can crushers that they bring with them because they smelt them down and forwards with them.
Yeah,
So
we know people at various sites that actually
Are you opening up the seeds for Jaden?
they collect the cans and take them
yeah,
home
yeah,
and
Go and bring them on
remake
screen
them
and
into other things as
yeah,
well.
they melt them down.
This is the other thing. When you order beer from them, they tend to They send you
Packet of bees.
Good. I am 100% support of this company because I love beats.
Mark came up with a thought earlier
Porridge
on,
tea, yeah.
prior to the bottle,
Yeah.
that it might be nice to see how they're made.
Tells you what about that.
However,
SPDs
turn
on
up,
the
you
box.
would have to go beefy thing.
Fantastic.
So
Excellent. Okay, so this supports bees. I'm in by all.
I mean, with a name like that, you hope that they did
Yeah.
anyway.
Buy all of them. Just buy all of them.
I find it interesting.
Will there
That
be stouts, porters, bitters, or any dry ciders?
Ciders come from Cicely Cross up in Edinburgh. There will be many of them. many different kinds.
We like this.
And they're really
Cross. But I think they do a darker one, which I have got samples of. But bearing in mind the quality of the rest of the range, I will probably put an order in.
A porter or a stout. I think
Yeah.
would be good. And again, I would say
Yeah.
keep
It's
the
a good
quantity of
colour,
just.
isn't
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Because-
almost
I know Monks are fan of a porter stout.
Yeah.
First, and I know there's a couple of people.
That would
We
be my,
normally camp with you like the darker.
The darker one.
modern-
Yeah.
well, that would be my go. Well,
If they do the darker one, we will. It's basically.
okay. We'll give it a taste.
Yeah.
Well,
Hi Phil, how you doing? Also, hi Plot. Hello. I'm finally here. How are you? Yeah, look, I'm good.
I think one of the interesting things, James, you may know a bit more about this,
Yep.
is that they are using honey in
Mhm.
all of them,
Apart from the table.
apart from the
And
table,
yeah,
which is quite unusual. I think.
it is as far as beer is concerned. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't tend to put honey of any class or otherwise in the beer. It's sugar content. Probably quarter of the brewing time. Yeah, that was,
I think that's the firm thumbs up from the Humes.
yeah, that would be fermentation process of beer is based on the amount of sugar and yeast hops that we've got in it. So sugar, you've got to be careful because I did make a strawberry lager and we put sugar and everything. I am aware. I'm looking down occasionally. No, it's fine. They only need to see the beer to know it's me. They only need to see the beer to know it's me. Okay, I'm getting to like wizard levels here. But like, we put all the recommended stuff in to make a lager, and sugar and everything, and then put fresh strawberry in. Not thinking, what's fresh strawberry full of?
Sugar.
Put the heater strap on, put it in the brewing cupboard, and then 2 days later we opened the cupboard because we heard a weird banging noise. Looks inside, and the barrel's going. We're like, that needs to be tapped.
Do you remember when Michelle was making?
We are going to.
Yeah.
And she made the banana one, and she done quite a few bottles of them, and then they exploded all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that in mind, we are going to disappear because our test batteries and everything are running low because we are in my backyard having a barbecue doing this, like professionals we are. So we are going to end the stream and say goodbye and get back to because Jen's big burgers and there's fire and there's more beer.
Meeting you
So-
Thursday. Well, come to the
Bye.
next camp when Bards Rest there
Yeah.
and drink.
Come to the next camp. The next one is Inspired at Founder Fields. Check out the Century Circle camping page for details. You're making me thirsty.
Yeah,
Come to the bar. Just come to the bar. The
Phil,
next event.
Phil, very simply, I recommend all of them. Try them all.
Yeah, try them all, Phil. Bye.
We're all going to go now and get back to the barbecue.
Bye, my
We'll
lovely
see you soon.
people.
Bye.